So, I mean, by the way, would it kill people? Thumb it up. I mean, if it's crap, just fucking say it in the comments. But how about like a thumb up? I've normally got reasonably decent ratio, but fuck me, would it kill people? Anyway, so Scotland invests £5 billion in climate action and nature recovery. I mean, Jesus. All they've been doing is destroying nature for the last few fucking decades. I mean, look at the bastards. How many million trees did they cut down? And some righteous twat will give it, but that's only such and such a percent of the Scottish, trees. But these are bird blenders. These things will fuck up birds and do daily in the thousands, right? And remember, it's Care Bears that are supposed Care Bears are selling this, as opposed to the fact that we cracked the atom decades ago. I mean, bloody hell, come on. Why the hell have we not got nuclear? We were one of the most early adopters of it. Did we have a lot of grief with it? No. And it worked. And as I quoted before, but remember this, the idea is about, hydro dams, right? So during the night, nuclear power, not needed, but 24/7 thing. Hey, reverse the turbines, drop the water, let's do this the next day, blah, blah, blah. We had it in the bag decades ago. We are being fucked with on levels beyond belief. They're literally vandalising one of the most important aspects of Scotland. The bloody scenery. Yeah? And if you don't think that's having a bloody effect, look at how many pubs and hotels are going out of business. Seriously, Scotland never used to struggle with tourism. I've said it over the years. The cheap flights that started kicking in the 80s, when most people spent a lot of their holidays in their own country or in nearby countries. And they spent their money locally. And they embraced the variation on dialect and character and all the rest of it. This is why, and one of the main reasons, Western nations have been so successful. Scotland has never had to struggle for tourism. Up until lately. Yeah. Up until lately. Seriously. Do you think, if anybody thinks that I'm just talking through my arse on this, why was there so many great movies that were so successful based on Scotland? How many? Look, seriously. We are now in a situation in the last couple of decades or so where most locals have less knowledge about Scotland than I would argue that many tourists from abroad historically know about Scotland themselves. I'm seeing the locals now, by default, many of them, not all, but many of them, do not embrace holidaying locally or in another region of Scotland. And this is just the fucking icing on the cake. This everywhere. I mean, it's the homogenisation, isn't it? I mean, most people will accept a fucking Premier Inn nowadays, and it speaks to their character. Only fucking up till, about, I'd say 30 years ago. And I'm being generous. Up till that point, fuck me, most people went to independent family-run hotels because of the characters, the locals, especially if they did it regularly. It was an extension of their fucking life experience. I mean, hey, look, you can successfully argue I'm off at tangents, but I'm telling you, it's like razors. It's the erasure of everything. That's what they're doing under the guise of being the righteous. And more people are starting to realise this is costing us. One comment, you mean greenwashing. Imagine the beautiful scenery if there was no wind turbines. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, more people are starting to realise it. Mind you, as I said years ago, sometimes it's had to take, once it's affecting themselves directly before they give a shite. and you don't have to be in one class, working class, middle class, whatever. Everybody's starting to notice. Everybody, yeah. We're looking at fucking retarded 700 or 800 or more euro technology to help support a fucking situation that should never have come about because we'd already cracked the atom decades ago. It's a fucking disgrace. I mean, when you look at the history of inventions, yeah, Scotland used to be like in the top fucking 5% or something in the fucking world, you know? We're looking at this shite. Honestly.